She knows that's not.
And she can't tell you no because you're. Why'd you say she couldn't? Sorry.
Like she could tell me no. Like
you're still gonna do it anyway.
I'm still gonna do it regardless, innit? Like I wasn't really a confident person to be able to go and do a 9 to 5, and there's a reason why.
It's interesting you mentioned that.
There's a reason why I don't want to do a 9 to 5. Imagine I went for a job interview at Asda's. Just left school, 16, coming on 17 maybe. There was 6 spaces available. 8 people were in this interview. 6 spaces available. I'm definitely guaranteed a space, I'm thinking. I was one of the 2 who didn't get a space in Asda's. Me! I've just pulled up on my little 50 Gilera, thinking, and I had a pair of Wallabies on. Do you remember the Wallabies? And some boot-cut trousers, covering the whole thing up. I was thinking, I'm thinking I'm doing bits. I'm looking at parts of it. I've got my Wallabies on. I've got the black boot cuts on. Getting this job, I was one of the 2 that didn't get the job, and from that, I was thinking, you can't even get a job in Asda's, Lou.
I'm not sure we're laughing. It's not. I was thinking,
you've got no luck in this. If you're not getting a job in Asda's, there's nothing wrong with working in Asda's either. You know, I just thought I'd throw that out there. But me thinking there's 6 spaces, and I was one of the 2 that didn't get one. It really knocked my confidence down. And I was already selling weed by then, and I was doing very well at that age, selling drugs.
And who would you say brought you into that? Into selling weed? Don't say his name. But was it was it a friend? Was it a family relative?
So I've got a lot of older friends, and obviously I've got my older brother who's been in and out of prison for drugs himself.
Okay.
So we've done a lot of things together. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed riding around on my push bikes, dropping off little 20-pound bags of weed, eight balls or whatever we used to call them back then. I think all the prices have changed and all that, so I have no idea what the prices are right now.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed all of that, you know. And the only thing is, like, me and my brother used to stand out because I used to hang around with all the black boys, so it's literally just me and my brother. We used to stand out like sore thumbs, but we used to do so well. Nice gold chains, nice cars. By this time, we got nice cars each. We got little mopeds.
How did that happen, though? As in the sort of mixing with black friends. As in that because of the estate. What? How did that actually happen? Because it's very rare that you find white guys in sets of friendship groups where they're black. You do find it here and there, but how would you say that happened?
You know, Stockholm and Brixton's like that, isn't it? Yeah, you see it in different. Yeah, it's the same in our area.
There's always that 2 or 3 white guys in the group, isn't there?
Yeah.
So I grew up like to the age of 10. I used to hang around with a couple of my white pals, Mick and Birch, and then they started doing well in school. They're doing really well now, like legit jobs, and that's absolutely smashing it. Then I started hanging around with a few of my other friends, and just started grafting and that together, and that, you know, playing football. Okay. That's how I met majority of my friends, playing football in the pen.
How much impact would you say being raised around the Battersea kind of Stockholm area had on you?
I'm not sure, because I think it's kind of the environment you're in, you know. And the environment I was in was running around with the boys in the estate. Like I said, was breaking into everything, selling weed, and just getting involved in little gang fights and stuff like that, you know.
Would you say you was in a gang?
Yeah.
Would you call it a gang, or would you just call it a group of friends? Would you say, no, we was a gang?
No, it was definitely a gang. As much as I cringe about it now, when I look back, I think, like when I look at some of the old music videos, I'm doing silly little gang signs, thinking, you stupid idiot. Yeah. Look at you. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's something I don't really want to be involved in. Like, you know, like if you got beef with someone and I happen to be there, I'm going to be involved. Okay. But I wouldn't go out my way to go over to another estate and start some madness. Yeah. That was never me. I've always been mad respectful, but if I'm there and you got trouble, I'm going to be involved. Okay. Do you know what I mean? And that's how I kind of got brought into it, because I end up doing the most, and that beef ends up being my beef.
Yeah. So you say primarily all you really wanted to do was just make money?
Make money.
You didn't really care about the whole argy-pargy, it was just give me the money.
I really didn't care about all of that, man. I was just chasing money. I used to try and bring so much people and say, here's a box of weed, just go and do what you got to do with that. Yeah. Then he'll end up getting losing it or something, then think,
you got to now do something to get it back in.
Yeah, exactly, and vice versa. But yeah, if I could avoid all that gang beef when I was growing up, I would have tried and avoid it. But if I was happen to be there, I'm gonna be involved. You know.
Would you say someone is still a friend if they? So let's say something's happened to me, and let's say, for instance, I ring you, and I say, Louis, you know what, this has happened, and I say, can you get the mash? We need to go. Yeah. Would you still consider me a friend if I didn't go to back you? Bearing in mind that I'm saying to myself, you know what, I don't want this is it, this is a mash. We're gonna end up, if you get caught, we're looking at 5 minimum. if I didn't go with you, would you still consider me your friend?
10 years ago, I'd have had a different look on this. I would have cost you. But right now, where I'm at in my life now, I feel like I've outgrown all of that. I'd be like, do you know what? He's got his family to look after now. He don't want to get involved. It's the same thing with me. Like if he called me now and said, Lou, I need you to come and back me this. You're not more important than my daughter. You're not more important than my daughter.
To be understood recently
Yeah.
about the man phoning me at like 11:30 in the night, and I had to phone him back and say, "Oh, bro, you forget my age." I said, "Me going back 20 years and me now are not the same people." So I'm like, you need to remember your phoning. Like you've got this thought in your head of how I am, but I'm like, I'm not the same person. I'm like, I don't even know if I can fight. How about that? Because it's been that long.
Yeah, the jaw looks a bit weak, so I probably
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, I just.
But I don't know. It's, you know when it's been that long since you've been in any altercation that you it's far removed from you.
I'll freeze if I get banged in my face because I'll freeze.
It'll be a shock. Yeah, because it's been a long time.
See all the socials and that right now. If you get banged in your face, you're going to become the next me.
It's
too long. It's too long. I'm not laying on the floor. Oh, look at Lou. I swear my man used to be on it. It's all long.
A lot of people are still stuck in, from where we're from, they're still stuck in the past. Where if you said that to them, they'd be like, oh, my man's a now.
Yeah.
You need to grow up.
I've been involved with conversations. This is lately. It's the same sort of things. And there was drama on this estate the other day. I was going to pick up my daughter this day. I thought, let me go and say hello to the lads. And there's like, I was talking to her. It's like, nah, Lou, I don't even want you to get involved in this. So they actually had enough respect to say, Lou, I don't even want you to be part of this. Which I was like, do you know what? Respect for that, you know.
Now, I think one thing we've seen a lot of recently is a lot of guys who were on the road before. They're now sort of coming to give messages to the youth. So you see a lot of podcasts, a lot of people that, and I applaud it. But at the same time, I think it's another cycle where, as much as we don't have social media back then, there was still the older lot, still trying to tell you like, you know what, this is long, man, come and do something else. Now, I think, is there anything that any older person could have actually done that would have stopped you going the way you was going? Let's say you was at the age of between, say, 17 to 20 or 16 to 20. Is there anything that any older person could have said to you that would have made you not do what you was doing? Because a lot of people now are coming off the road as adults. We're 35, 50, and we're not saying it's preaching, but we're telling the kids get off the road. It's pointless. It's no good. But
that's the thing. You say this, but back in the day, do you think the elders used to say that? No.
No, not that they didn't. But I think social media's amplified it.
No, but back in the day, the elders, especially from where we're from, they were the opposite.
You're getting mashes put in your hands.